high in the northern reaches, where the wind never seemed to rest, and the snow crusted the earth in endless sheets of white. There stood a frozen lake called Valemira. The locals claimed it had no bottom, that beneath its icy skin stretched a darkness deeper than any sea. Few dared to approach it, for the air around it carried a silence too sharp, as though even sound feared to linger there. One winter, a boy named Aldrich found himself drawn to it. His family had moved to the mountains after his father's passing, and the villagers spoke of Valemira in half whispers. They told him to never step near its shores, to never gaze into its glassy surface. But grief makes strange companions of curiosity, and Aldrich went anyway. The lake was still when he arrived, the ice so smooth it reflected the grey sky like polished silver. He leaned closer, and at first saw only his own pale face. Then, just beneath his reflection, another face appeared, sharper, older, its eyes burning with a light that wasn't human. Aldrich stumbled back, but the image didn't vanish, it smiled. Each day after, the boy returned. The figure beneath the ice never spoke, yet it listened, tilting its head as Aldrich poured out the things he could not tell his mother, the weight of loss, the ache of anger, the hollow quiet of nights without a father's voice. The reflection never judged, never turned away. Instead, it began to mimic him more and more, its movements echoing his own with uncanny precision. Until one dusk, when Aldrich whispered, "I wish you were real," the ice cracked. It wasn't loud, just a hairline fracture that spread outward, like a web across the lake. And from that split, a hand pressed upward, pale and glistening, identical to his own. The figure beneath was no longer a reflection. It was stepping out. Aldrich ran, his heart slamming in his chest, snow flying behind him as the sound of splintering ice followed. He never spoke of what he saw, but that winter, the villagers whispered of strange tracks around the lake to sets of footprints, side by side, circling the frozen mirror until they vanished into the forest, always ending where the snow had been disturbed, as if something had crawled out from beneath. And some nights, when Aldrich lay awake, he swore he heard breathing just outside his window, steady, patient, and eerily familiar.